everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our June readings, and this will be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. As always, just keep an open mind, take what resonates, disregard the rest. Be sure to watch all your signs. The specials I was running are now over, but you still have the private readings that I offer on the website in the description box below, and I'm using the Tarot of White Cats. And it's a deck that's part of my birthday overhaul this year, so I am really enjoying it, and I hope you enjoy it too, because it's a special deck to me. So I'm just going on for Aries in June 2021. Aries in June 2021. Aries in June 2021. There we go. The Hermit, the Six of Cups, Three of Swords, Ace of Swords, the High Priestess, Eight of Swords, the Chariot, Eight of Cups, King of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card. So for some of you, you're dealing with a Leo. For others, this just talks about restraint, mind over heart type situations and decisions that you may have to make at this time. It could also be a focus on physical strength, health, recovery, that type of energy as well. So let's see what we're getting here. I do want to say, you're probably sick of hearing it, but I do want to say Mercury is retrograde, and I do see it in the cards. So for some of you, just be aware you might be dealing with people and situations and conversations and stuff that you've dealt with in the past, and they're coming back because there's unfinished business. And I see that here as well. So let's see. Let's jump in. Coming into the month, we have Hermit energy. So with the Hermit, this can be Virgo energy that you're dealing with. This could also be a time of isolation, separation, searching for answers, for information, job search, meeting, searching people, like dating maybe, or, making new friends and connections, that kind of thing, right? Searching for Mr. or Mrs. Right. But it is a time of feeling left out, feeling isolated. It is a choice with the Hermit. We choose to take a step back and focus on other things. But I do feel this energy of feeling a separation. The challenge is the Six of Cups. There you go. The past, nostalgia. I feel like you're stuck on something. You haven't been able to fully move on. Maybe you're keeping yourself to yourself, and searching for answers within yourself if it's not external to you, to make peace with the situation, to process it, to understand and release it. But the challenge is you keep coming across this situation. It keeps coming back into your mind over and over. The more you try to run away from it, the more it pops up, especially during this time. What happened in the past? In the past, we have the High Priestess, so another energy of isolation, taking a step back. This is an energy of knowing the answers, right? It's an inner knowing. So this could be where something was revealed. And the Hermit could be where now you're searching for proof. Am I right to think this way? Is this correct? Is this true? And again, the High Priestess with the Hermit can talk about feeling a break, feeling a separation, feeling alone. The reason for everything, we have the Ace of Swords. So this is the truth that was revealed for some. This is the conclusion you've come to. Or again, something external that you read. That was the truth of a situation. It is also cutting ties, separation, and I feel like that's why you've been feeling alone, or feeling someone's absence is more a better way to say it. crowning you is the Three of Swords. You're still there. You're still hurt. You're still disappointment in the least and heartbroken in the other extreme, right? It can be an energy where, because this is how you see things, what you view, or how you view things, right? And there's an energy of hurt, obviously, betrayal, sacrifice, pessimism, a loss of hope, confusion, not sure what is going on, right? In the near future, you have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is an energy of being stuck. I feel like, again, you struggle to move on, even though you have the Ace of Swords there, right? It's in front of you, but what does she do? She's got her eyes blindfolded, right? So I feel that for some of you, you're in a situation, this is what the scenario popped up very specific. For some of you, you're in a relationship with someone, and other people around you keep telling you, this person's no good for you, or this person did this and that and the other. And you don't want to see it. You just basically, plainly, don't want to see it. You don't want to see it, don't want to deal with it. You have taken a step back from people because you don't want to keep hearing the same story and over again, and you don't want to accept that that is the truth. You're not prepared for that, okay? And that's okay, you take your time. But I feel like subconsciously you already know that that is the truth of a situation. It's just figuring out what you want to do with it and what you're going to do with it moving forward. Maybe you don't want to look at this because if you do, you're going to have to take action with it, and maybe there are children involved, or you don't want to give up on the connection, whatever the case may be. Running away from it will only get you so far. Yeah, running away from it, Chariot, and how you view yourself. You're in charge, you're in control, but you're not looking at the past. You're not looking at what was said and what was done. You're looking forward. You're looking at what you want to look at. In your environment, we have the Eight of Cups. There is emotional detachment here. I do feel like, so it's another 8. And again, it's someone with their back turned. So I feel like continuing to hold on to this connection despite what everyone else is saying will only alienate you further from everyone in your life. Hopes and fears, we have the King of Swords. There is a fear that you'll end up on your own, separated from the rest of the world and the rest of your loved ones because you just don't want to deal with the situation. The fear is that, okay, if I do look at the situation, I'm going to have to get divorced, or I'm going to have to break up, or I'm going to have to quit this job, or I'm going to have to take a very severe action. The Four of Cups in the outcome, though, tells me that you may just let it go for now, or wait it out, or take more time, because the Four of Cups is an energy that tells me that not a lot is changing. You're not happy, you're not fulfilled, you're feeling the lack, or you're feeling a disconnect, but there's no change at this point. I do feel like people are offering to help you, but again, I don't think you're ready to address this situation just yet, Aries. The message is that you do have the strength to deal with this. The Hangman is here with the Fool. Your choices are, do you stay in it, right, or walk away? Those are your choices. You're not going to be able to find an in-between based on the information that is being revealed. And I feel like it is a big choice, all these majors. It is a big choice. It's not easy. And you're going to take as much time as you need to make your peace with the situation, to get your own information. But in order to check information to see if it's true or not, or whatever the case may be, you have to first look at it and accept the possibility that it might be true. And that's where you go in to check it, right? Because currently you're not looking at it at all. It's like ignore, completely ignore. Denial, denial, denial. In Aries, you're going to have to do what you think is best. You are strong enough to deal with this. It's just you getting to that point where you realize that you're strong enough to deal with this. Right? And I do feel like this is something that has happened before. Speaking of the retrograde, it has happened before. It was swept under the rug before with the Three of Swords. It's not going to happen again. I'm never going to do it again, or whatever the excuse was. On again, off again energy. And it's come back around. For you to decide if you want to break the cycle or you want to go another round. And there's no judgment here, trust me. We've all been there, I've been there. It will take you as long as it takes you. And that's not an excuse, you have to do the work, but it is at that point where you're starting to realize that you can't run away forever, right? So there's that. Nice. What else are we saying? That's the situation that I'm picking up on, Aries. I'm not going to sit here and try to make up other stories. That's what I'm dealing with. That's what I'm seeing. Something coming back around. Whether there has been a separation between you and this person and you're taking them back and people are judging you for it, telling you don't do it, and then in the end you're like, you know what, I'm not even going to tell people that I'm going to do it. And I'll take my chances and get yourself back in that cycle. Or if it's a situation that has happened before, it was swept under the rug and it's coming back again and again and again, it's time to look at it, it's time to address it. And yes, it can be with romance, absolutely, but it can be with any other situation in your life, any other area in your life. It could be when it comes to, for example, health and strength, right? Physical strength. It could be a bad habit that keeps popping up over and over. You think you're getting a handle on it, and then you go and do some tests and some blood work, and nope, it's still there. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? And you're trying not to think about it. No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to look at it. But then in the end, King of Swords, here's that doctor telling you, no, these are your actual test results. I'm not making this up. These are the figures. These are the limits and whatnot. This is what's happening. You know? And you're going to have to make some different choices. Or continue to take your chances. So you've got some big decisions to make, basically, Aries. And you take this as it resonates and as it applies to you if it does. And if it does, I hope this reading helps you. But you got some big choices to make, right? You can't really run away any longer. But again, this is coming up again to be addressed because now you're strong enough to do so. So focus on that, right? Don't forget that. You're strong enough to do what needs to be done. So don't forget that. All right? Okay. So I'll leave it there, guys. I hope this helps you. I'm looking forward to your feedback as to what this is about for you. But I do hope you have a great month ahead, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.